Hey kids, welcome back to my channel. It's Destroyer here. And today we are talking about, yes, you heard me right, Wizard Liz got cheated on.
And I got a voice message from you, and that really stuck with me, and I always thought about you in airports for some reason. So
yeah,
anyways,
Yes, a lot of women are kind of really sad, and the man hater in all of us has begun to rise. Am I a man hater? Well, in certain aspects, I seriously am. I am a feminist, but there's also a lot of toxic feminism that has been going on, and I can make a whole another YouTube video about all of that. Today, we're gonna talk about Wizard Liz. I don't hate men, I date men myself, but yes, a lot of things have made me hate men a lot of times in my life. Let's get a bit personal. When my ex's mom hit me and my ex ran away, yes, I hated a man. When my ex cheated on me, yes, I hated a man. When my ex tried to R-word me, yes, I hated a man. And when some random photographer who was a man also tried to assault me, I hated a man. Yes, there are a lot of reasons to hate men in my life, but then there are also people in my life, like my own father, who has done everything, has given up on all his dreams just so that I become happy, and that's when I love a man. I have seen men who have actually brothers to me and helped me out and wanted me to grow. That's when I loved a man. I have seen some of my relationships flourishing, and I have seen them actually being good, actually being loyal, and being my peace, and that's when I love a man. This is not a man hater video. Well, this video is about Wizard Liz, who has been appreciated by millions and millions of women, and why she's not the female version of Andrew Tate, like a lot of men say, and cheating on her was probably not a PR tactic. Why are we making it all about gender again? Welcome, gentlemen and some ladies. Today's lesson is discreet infidelity 1. But what if my girlfriend has 8 million followers? Just use Snapchat, the app that notifies you when you screenshot. Exactly. Nothing says mastermind like leaving a digital paper trail. What if she finds out? Deny deflect. Then post a vague apology like, I'm on a journey of self-discovery. Hashtag mental health awareness. Alright, next lesson. How to GPay your side chick without your girlfriend knowing. Also, let me remind you that I'm not a big fan of Wizard Liz as such, but she has definitely some of her sayings and some of the teachings she has given in her videos has helped me when I was in the lowest points of my life.
you know, you guys live like you have so much time. Life flies by like this. Like, oh my god, do you guys remember COVID? That was insane.
So recently, the internet has been reeling the recent cheating scandal involving popular self-help creator Wizard Liz and her fiance Landon. He's also a YouTuber, by the way.
higher life with anything. My relationship with my YouTube channel. 5 years ago, I decided to take
Posted on her story that Landon cheated on her. She revealed through an emotional Instagram statement that Landon had been unfaithful by using a secret Snapchat account to communicate and try to meet up with another woman. Today, we are going to break all of it, and we are going to talk about everything step by step. This incident is definitely affecting a lot of women, affecting relationships, and we are also going to talk about why putting yourself first is not hating men, but about self-respect and boundaries. Abort mission. It really saddens me that this happened to her. As a woman, I do get her. I do understand where she's coming from. Also, the fact that she was 4 months pregnant makes it a lot more sadder, because you are not only being unfaithful to your fiancé, but you're also being unfaithful to your unborn child. On May 27, 2025, Wizard Liz shared that Landon cheated on her while she was pregnant after the other woman reached out to her. And we got evidence. Now, Landon has been posting these screenshots lately on his story and trying to say that, oh my god, I was just trying to meet. But it's very, very obvious that he was definitely trying to hit on her, but this woman was just not reciprocating. He was basically getting rejected. Like, you are trying to cheat and you're not even successful. That's just even more embarrassing.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
A lot of people have been speculating and talking about maybe it's a PR stunt. There are PR tactics that people follow. A lot of relationships are faked. A lot of things are done just for the TRP, which was used in television back in the day.
I am sorry, Babu.
Now, Liz definitely emphasized that she wouldn't fake a certain scenario like this, and that she practices what she preaches: self-worth and honesty. Personal opinion, I don't think it's a PR stunt, but I do feel a lot of things were forced upon us as viewers. In this context, what I'm trying to say right now is you would see posted 3 days before this cheating thing happened, she posted a Q&A with her fiance but titled it as husband. Now, a lot of people on Reels are talking about it, and I kind of do have a feeling that she might have not faked it, but she purposely put up that video and called him her husband there. People have been speculating about her eyes, that yeah, she knew something was off. She might have known, and then she posted that video, and then she came out with all of this. But that again, another perspective that I would like to follow. It's completely up to you if you believe. I mean, as a woman, if I catch my partner cheating, I will make sure that everyone knows that he is my partner and then call him out. And in my personal opinion, I do have a feeling that the whole relationship was really fast. I have a feeling that this man, Landon, had really love bombed her and made her believe that he was this, perfect man. When we look at the history, then we see that, he wrote a book about how much he loved her, and he was the one who reached out to her first, telling her that he did love her videos and all of that.
Me and Landon first met now 4 years ago.
Something like that.
4
Yeah,
years
3.5.
ago, Landon messaged me. He DM'd me on Instagram, and he DM'd me a book that I should read. Then I was getting into my previous relationship, so we did message like back and forth.
Pretty much, one day I opened my Instagram, and this is when I guess they still
cheated on her for his own ego gain. He really thought it would boost his ego or something as a tactic to satisfy himself by making this woman lose her self-worth, which she preached to all her young audience. Now, the internet's reaction was swift. It was fast. My bestie called up to me. She was the one who introduced me to Wizard Liz. While I was going through my breakup, she told me, go watch her video. She's really nice. You'll love her. And yeah, I used to binge watch a couple of them, but I'm not really the type to, watch self-care. Yeah, I did watch a couple of them. A lot of them were good. And yes, put yourself first, girl. That's the main thing. I never really considered her a man hater, because that is just bullshit, because Andrew Tate and his brother has come out with all these rape and sex trafficking allegations. Now, Wizard Liz is not someone who is trafficking men or raping them, right? And I don't understand how that comparison comes from. Wizard Liz never said out there that, oh, this whole gender is bad. And my AR app lets you map digital assets into real life. Like hiding Snapchat messages? No comment. I'll invest $0 and a restraining order on you. But sir, I do believe that we as a society, I'm an only child, and I have personally been raised to, fit in with men because of the patriarchy. They are above us, especially in the Indian society. It is always like the man has a higher ground than the woman. When we grow up and we fall in love, some men can be very bad, very manipulative, and they can be playboys, they can be fuckboys, and be all sort of names that we call them in this generation. I have a tendency to think about falling in love, fantasize about falling in love, and maybe not all women, but a lot of them do think about marrying, do think about having children and raising a family in the future, because that's what they were taught to be, that caring givers. There are also women who want that, personally, not just because they were raised to believe in that. Personally, even I don't really mind having children or raising a family in the future. Women I have seen, they have fallen in love, they have gotten their heart hearts broken by cheating, abusive men, and they just lose themselves. They lose their self-respect. They don't know how to keep boundaries, neither with their relationships or any relationship, even a friendship. Become a child. They become really stupid and they just don't know what's going on. It's like the logic has left the child forever for them. Don't blame them. I have seen women who were such good, so focused doing this and that, and suddenly they drop all of that just because they're in a relationship or because they're hurt. And this doesn't happen in only relationships with men, it also happens with women. I know couples that have been with woman love woman relationships where that happens too. A lot of men do cheat. A lot of men think they can get away with it, and they do abuse both verbally and physically. And how the world have been raised to be this non-emotional, nonchalant person that they can't even cry in front of their own friends, and that's what they have become. See, patriarchy doesn't only affect women, it affects men as well. Because of patriarchy, a man can only cry on the shoulders of his girlfriend, and when it's a single man, you know why the loneliness epidemic is rising right now and why men are committing suicide so much? Most of them don't know whom to talk about their feelings. They think if they go to therapy, they will be considered mentally ill, and if they are single, they just don't know whom to talk about. Whom are they gonna cry? Who said patriarchy doesn't have to men too? Now, for many women, this scandal hit hard. Liz was someone they looked up to. She is known for teaching self-love. A man should never ever consume you. That when you fall in love or when you get heartbroken, you shouldn't be consumed by it entirely. You are a different person. You have an identity and you're an individual, and you shouldn't forget that. See, she reached all these things and she is known to have these high standards. So when she got this man and she was deciding to marry him, and people were like, oh my god, he must really be the perfect man that we all should get. Even after all of that, she got cheated on. No matter how much you preach about self-love, how much high standards you have yourself, when you're in love, you will be blinded. But even a woman like her can go through pain, can get cheated on, and that's not her fault that she was blinded to some red flags. The fault was completely a person who cheated on her. Then has sparked a wave of anxiety and self-doubt among women online, with many questioning their own relationships and trust in partners. Now this we will call a trust crisis. Some women feeling that if even Liz get cheated on, then who are we? Well, some of us really have a tendency to idolize people. Now it was all Landon's fault. Now he was being this bad man. Feel you should never feel inferior to anyone, even if they are your teachers, even if they are your idol. I do hate a lot of those creeps. A majority of Indian men especially are either incels or simps. At the same time, I have a soft corner for some of the men in my life. If you're with the right partner, he or she will be the right partner. Who are making this whole thing about Wizard Liz and making fun or saying that she deserved it, you all just are Andrew Tate fans. If you all love rapists, then okay, go and love them. Don't come to me, don't talk to me, and don't be in my comment section. Definitely, it's important to recognize that betrayal in relationships hurt everyone. It's not just one gender. Was in a club and I was hanging out with this friend. Now personally, my boyfriend doesn't really like me going to clubs if it's not with him. I get it. I'll tell you why. Because mostly single women or men go to clubs, It's not that he restricts me or says no, you can't go. It's just I have seen that dislike, and I do get it. Even I won't really be happy if man is going to a club without me, right? Now I still had my girl gang and I went, and I have seen, some girls, I would say they're not women because they're very low class thinking to tell this to another woman. In a bathroom and this girl tells me, oh yeah, you have a boyfriend, right? So sad, you can't flirt or hook up with anyone. And it's okay, he doesn't have to know, just find a man. And I'm not a woman hater, by the way. I'm a girl's girl, but those kind of girls, not my thing, not my type, not my zone. Cheating is a personal feeling and a universal trait. Both men and women deserve honesty and loyalty, and everyone benefits when we hold each other and ourselves to higher standards. If you are struggling with trust or heart, remember, it's not about blaming a whole gender. It's more about loving yourself enough to walk away from what doesn't serve you. Rather break up than cheat and then break up. That when you cheat, then you do traumatize another individual for the rest of their lives. And I have already gotten so many traumas from people. I don't want to be the person who's gonna traumatize. And I hope you guys have understood a bit of where I'm coming from and what I really really try to say in this video. And I hope you enjoyed this ride. Thank you. See you guys in my next video with Mr. Unicorn. Mr. Unicorn needs to get some dry cleaning done because he's really dirty. Bye bye. Take care.